no butt darker than my butt in my bed.
Young Berg, or Hitmaka, is the man behind some of rap and R&B's biggest hits, including Sexy Can I by Ray J and Party by Chris Brown. Aside from his accolades, his personal life appears to be in constant turmoil, with his new messy relationship with R&B singer Tink and allegations that he's a colorist and a deadbeat pappy.
Fix it, Black Jesus. Fix it.
Before we jump into today's video, hey sexy ninja, it was nice to know ya, but I need some snacks. Make yourself comfortable and scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com. It's our online concession stand that has an assortment of applewood smoked bacon jerky, blue raspberry licorice, and butter toffee peanuts.
Auntie Regina about to make her a little coochie board. I need some of that bacon smoked jerky, okay? Some olives, some pepper jack cheese, some good crackers. Then I'll make me a margarita with some gummy sour peach rings off in it. Ooh, honey, what you talking about? Good.
Click that enter your spot. We hit you with Glocks and take the rocks out your
When the
socks.
Chicago native first entered the industry, he adopted the stage name Iceberg, and he was signed to DMX's Bloodline Records when he was about 14. He had great mentors around him, including the rapper E, who gave him the name Young Berg. Now, for the first few minutes of this video, we will refer to him as such. So, despite having positive role models around him, Young Berg told the Coda Collection YouTube channel that he was wildin' out. He smashed former 3LW group member Naturi Naughton and was in possession of firearms in a home DMX got for him. After one of the guns was discharged, Berg's parents, who were well off and didn't want their son turning into a little hood rat, decided to take drastic action. Berg was sent to a Montana boarding school called Spring Creek Lodge Academy in 2001, and he was dropped from the label.
Beat it, Ashy.
He was at the boarding school for a year and had no access to the outside world, so he didn't even know that 9/11 happened or that Aaliyah passed away. He has discussed how traumatic the entire experience was, since it was run like a boot camp, and the New York Times even defined the boarding school as being physically and psychologically brutal. As of this video, the school is officially closed. After his release, he returned to Chicago, and his dad bought him some studio time. He focused on making as much music as possible, and he also made some time to get his freak on.
That sounds fun as hell.
18-year-old Berg started hooking up with an 18-year-old girl named Bianna in his dad's basement. She got pregnant, and he told her he wasn't ready to have a child. Bianna told Bossip website that Berg convinced her to terminate the pregnancy, but when it was time to pay for it, he disappeared. She decided to keep the baby, and she claimed that he stopped talking to her from that day forward. She said, I went over to his father's house like, hey, listen, I have this child. And his father told me, oh well, he doesn't live here anymore, but I will let him know that you contacted me. She gave birth to their son, Lamont.
If you a real man, get at me. Try to come see your damn son. Stupid ass nigga.
As for Berg, well, he linked back up with Eve and her manager, and they moved him from Chicago to Los Angeles. While in LA, he helped other artists create music. Then, after hiring his weed man to be his manager, he decided to focus more on his own music.
Hold up, wait a minute. You said he hired his weed man to be his manager. I ain't saying I know no weed man, but what I heard is weed men be broke, okay? And that money they do be having is the money they need for re-up. It ain't got no money for real. They got too many baby mamas, and they buy them dumbass big-ass cars and them dumbass big-ass tires. I'm about he was a manager. Let's see how this goes.
He acquired a beat made by a 17-year-old high school kid in Philly. Berg encouraged the kid to drop out of school and move to LA so they could make music together. The kid agreed, and one of the first songs they created was Sexy Lady featuring Junior, which was released in 2007 and reached number 6 on the Hot Rap Songs chart. He added another hit to his resume after being featured on Ray J's song, which dropped in October 2007 and peaked at number 1. Bianna went to Atlanta for her birthday with her sister and brought her son along to make it a family trip. They ended up in a nightclub where Ray J, Berg, and Berg's brother Cap One were in attendance. Bianna recognized Cap One first and asked him if he was from Chicago, and he said he was. When she noticed that Cap One kept referring to young Berg as his brother, that's when Bianna put 2 and 2 together and realized that Berg was actually Christopher Ward, her son's father. She was about to show Berg a picture of their son when a fight broke out, and she got separated from him. Bianna ended up getting Berg's number from a mutual acquaintance, and she contacted him later on and sent him a photo of their son. Berg told her, "That baby doesn't look nothing like me."
This ninja.
And then, when she told him the baby had been diagnosed with autism, Berg disappeared on her once again.
If you could say anything to your dad right now, what would you say?
My father's gonna eat my sandwich.
You gonna make him a sandwich?
Yes.
He released his first studio album in August 2008. 1 month later, he made headlines when he bashed dark-skinned women.
No dark
Butts. Liquor.
butts. Hold on, let's check the climate in here because it's no dark butts in
Yeah,
here.
so everybody in here would have passed the test. We got a thing for those Spanish light-skinned women. We love black women as well.
What I love.
Pigtails.
Thank you. He loves white girls. It's basically no butt darker than my butt in my bed.
He need his ass beat.
He attempted to clear up his statement with some help from his then publicist and his sometimes bedroom partner, Hazel-e.
This ninja picked the weirdest people to be in charge of his stuff.
But on my downtime, I call her 4 a.m., aka Melanie Fiona, because I only hang out with her from the hours of 4 a.m. I think her office hours started like 4 and they ended 5.
From there, he continued to make headlines for all the wrong reasons. He was running his mouth at an Atlanta club and got slapped by rapper Mano.
Golly.
And then, while at a Detroit club owned by rapper Trick, he got his ass beat and his chain snatched. He told the Breakfast Club, "I'm like 5'6", 150 pounds. I come out there and the whole club security surrounds me. They whoop my ass through the club. My entourage was all around us and they was getting their ass whooped too."
5'6"? That ninja ain't got but 2 inches on my ass.
And then UK rapper Rowdy-t snatched Berg's beloved Batman chain. Rowdy-t later posed with the tacky jewelry on camera to prove he was indeed the chain snatcher.
Hey, nigga, it was nice to rub you, but I had to go hard.
He messy as hell.
While all this was going on, Bianna contacted Bossip website and put Berg on blast for being an alleged deadbeat. By the summer of 2013, Berg was linked to Corinne Steffens, also known as Superhead. According to Bossip website, in June 2013, Corinne posted an Instagram photo of Berg kissing some groupies. In the caption, Corinne accused him of being an ain't shit ninja and also made accusations that he was a woman beater. The post was deleted and Corinne and Berg went their separate ways. He started dating Joy Chavis, and in 2013, Hazel brought him to the producers of Love and Hip Hop so he could get a spot on the cast. By the time Love and Hip Hop Hollywood premiered in 2013, Joy was removed from the footage. Berg later told the Jasmine brand that Joy was fired from the show because she was too boring, and the producers decided to rope him into a situationship with Hazel so they could rekindle their smash sessions. In an interview, Hazel said she and Berg were still cool behind the scenes, and because they were spending so much time together in the studio, they reignited their friendship with benefits situation. But whenever the cameras were rolling, Hazel said Berg would change into a completely different person, and he embarrassed her on TV over and over and over again.
I think you're delusional.
Why am I delusional?
You ain't never been my bitch.
Okay.
Ever. Nothing to say.
Really? You lucky I don't have to whoop your mother ass in this goddamn street. Really? You think it's a joke? Good luck. Good luck. Don't try to play.
I remember that mess, girl. He had her looking goofy as hell.
After 8 years of blowing each other's backs out, things came to an end after Hazel reposted a naked photo of Berg that had been floating around the internet. From there, she described his package as being the size of a shrimp.
It's not like I took the picture, he sent me the picture. The picture had already circulated around online. I just reposted what fans had added at me, and of course, you know, fun size went viral.
But you rode that shrimp for 8 years, didn't you? You rode the hell out of that shrimp, okay?
Berg then moved on with their cast member, Masika. Bianna told Have a Seat Radio that she was contacted by Hazel-e's team and invited to appear on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood's reunion episode. Bianna told the media outlet she declined the invitation because she didn't want fame or notoriety. She just wanted Berg to be in their child's life. The reunion show was filmed in New York City in November 2014, and afterward, Berg and Masika hit the town to have some fun. When he tried to pay his bar tab, his credit card was declined.
Ninja, you better sneak your alcohol in the club like the rest of us. Don't throw them seasoning containers away. Now, after you finish with your garlic powder, you throw that little top with the hole in it away, you know what I'm saying? And just wash it out with some good hot soapy water and rinse it out real good. Let it dry. Honey, it's a perfect little container for a little sip of alcohol.
Sources told TMZ that Berg stormed out and went to his hotel, and Masika followed him after paying his bill. When she tracked him down at the hotel, she went off about him leaving her behind.
I know that's right. You didn't pay the bill and you left me. Sit your ass there and watch me run my credit card. Watch how it's done. This is what it looked like to pay your bill. This is what it looked like to have money on your card. Watch this. Watch, Ninja, watch.
That's when Berg assaulted her and reportedly pulled her out of the room by her hair. He was arrested, and Masika went on the record to say the incident was totally out of character for him, and she blamed his actions on the alcohol.
But no, my credit card did not get declined. No, that's not the case. In fact, Masika actually spoke with Sister to Sister magazine and said, I never did anything to her.
Berg was fired from the show, and more issues were right around the corner. In November 2014, Gossip website reported that Biana wasn't Berg's only baby mama. He had also knocked up a woman named Brandy Flint sometime around 2004.
This ninja just sticking it everywhere, huh?
Brandy told the website that Berg hadn't seen their son Taylor since he was a baby. She added, I keep in touch with the other mother. Our kids are brothers, and we have become friends due to this unfortunate situation. We have both been trying to get him to take responsibility to no avail. Brandy provided Gossip with years' worth of documented court filings, which revealed her struggle to get Berg to recognize paternity of their son and provide financial assistance. At the time of her 2014 interview with Gossip, Brandy said Berg owed her $86,000 in back child support. Gossip turned the messiness up a notch by asking Brandy what she thought about Berg's domestic violence charge against Masika. Brandy told the website she wasn't surprised. She added, he never hit me when we were together, but he was extremely verbally abusive. He is a narcissist and likes to make people feel low to make himself feel better. The person he is on the show is really the person he is, mean and disrespectful to women. That was the main reason I broke up with him. By December 2014, Berg and Masika had reconciled. An insider told TMZ that Masika was heavily invested in the relationship, and she didn't want to abandon him because of one bad night. But a little over a week after getting back together, Masika posted a photo of a woman painting her nails with a gun lying next to her. The photo read, when you already know the answer and you're waiting for him to lie. Masika captioned the post, who were you with last night, bae? Masika moved on and became one of Fetty Wap's baby mamas. She my trap queen, let her hit the bando.
Y'all messy as hell.
With all of the hot, stankin' mess going on in his life, Berg decided to adopt a new alias. The name Berg had gotten too muddy and had been ran through, so he started calling himself Hitmaka. From this point on, we will refer to him as such.
New name, same ninja.
And guess what, besties? There was drama lurking around the corner. In December 2014, Ray J's manager, Whack 100, took to his Instagram to claim he walked in on Hitmaka doing something inappropriate with a teenage boy.
Yeah. Someone please call 911.
Whack 100 later took the allegations to a radio station and added that he once saw Hitmaka with a transgender woman out in Atlanta.
Young Berg, when he was running around with a transvestite, my man Stat Quote was with me. You know Stat Quote?
I know Stat Quote, yeah.
Okay. Well, I seen him in the parking lot with the transvestite, but once again, I don't know if he was setting up to do a record. I don't know what he was doing, so I didn't make no speculation.
Hitmaka appeared on Sway in the Morning and denied that he was a homosexual.
No, I am not gay. I've never thought about being gay. Like I think he's trying to get on Love and Hip Hop Season 2. He might want to take my spot. You know what I'm saying?
By September 2015, Biana had confirmed that Hitmaka still wasn't taking responsibility for their son, Lamont. She slapped him with a paternity suit and requested child support. We're unable to locate the results of the case. While that was all going down, he had to prepare for his court hearing for his domestic assault case involving Masika. At his October 2015 court date, he took a plea deal, and as he was leaving, a process server working on behalf of his son's mother, Brandy Flint, handed him a summons for $96,000 in back child support. Brandy later told Gossip that Hitmaka hadn't paid her a dime in 3 years, and he still hadn't made time to see their son. The judge awarded her the total amount after Berg skipped the court hearing. The years passed by, and in 2017, he popped up with Rick Ross's ex-girlfriend, Brittany Eady, who's now a cast member of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Boy, they shuffle partners like a deck of cards.
That relationship didn't last either. Then came March 2020. A woman named Talia Tiley went to Hitmaka's Los Angeles home to get her back blown out. After they knocked boots, they went to sleep, and Hitmaka said he woke up a few hours later because her phone kept going off. Hitmaka said the woman was sharing her location with 3 different men. Hitmaka shared surveillance footage on Instagram of 3 men with weapons attempting to enter his home. In an interview with Drink Champs, he said, "The crazy thing is that when it was happening, instead of her being like a girl who was in the midst of a home invasion like I was, she was fighting me." Hitmaka reportedly hit the woman in the face multiple times with his weapon and broke her nose. She was somehow able to escape. The men didn't gain access to his house. In an interesting turn of events, the woman went to the authorities and accused Hitmaka of assault. The authorities issued an emergency protective order, which restrained Hitmaka from coming within 100 yards of her. He flew out to Miami immediately and told Drink Champs he got in contact with the late rapper Pop Smoke's girlfriend, who claimed the people who attempted to rob Hitmaka had a hand in Pop Smoke's murder as well. The authorities have not confirmed this information. That brings us to 2021. Chicago R&B singer Tink, who previously worked with Timbaland, ran into Hitmaka. The Chicago natives hit it off and started working on some music together. He became the executive producer for her 2021 album, Heat of the Moment. In several interviews, Tink praised him and thanked him for pushing her to explore a different style of music. They started spending more and more time together, and naturally, people started to believe there was some hanky-panky going on. When a Chicago radio station asked if they were an item, Tink responded that Hitmaka was her special friend. But by December 2021, it was clear that they were smashing after she posted a picture of them that was captured by the Shade Room. The caption read, "Locked in." In September 2022, she released another project called Pillow Talk, which was also executive produced by Hitmaka. From there, she made numerous posts about him on social media and referred to him as her twin and her best friend. But then, all hell broke loose. In August 2023, they ran into each other at a restaurant in Cancun. Hitmaka was reportedly with some women, and Tink was there with her friends. When Hitmaka left the place, Tink reportedly followed him out and put her hands on him.
She know I got the footage of her putting her hands on me.
Hitmaka later admitted they were together, but they were going through a breakup. Tink confirmed their past relationship and said things ended because she informed him she wanted to do her next album separately from him. And in an act of vengeance, he requested $2 million from her. Tink also made it clear she felt no kind of way about Hitmaka being with other women.
We've been dating for a long time, very long time. I was never jealous of any woman with him. I know it's me. You know, and I need people to know that the same, you know, to the women, the same that y'all going to war over, he eats my ass. From the rooter to the tutor, you know?
Yeah. What in the eat the booty like groceries is going on? Yeah.
By November 2023, it appeared that they had reconciled after Hitmaka shared text messages from Tink where she apologized for her actions. They spent Thanksgiving 2023 together, but insisted that they only had a business relationship.
I want peace for everybody. I want peace for us, Christian. Come in.
Wait, what? I'm at peace.
I want peace for you.
Hitmaka later cleared things up even further in an Instagram live captured by Live Bites. In the footage, he denied they were back together and stated that Tink no longer owed him any money. He said they put their troubles behind them, and he was no longer bringing their issues to the internet. In June 2024, he told BET that he was ready to settle down.
Hitmaka is in his late 30s. I'm looking to settle down. Okay. I'm going nut inside somebody this year. They're going to swap this DNA out. You're going to get green eyes and blonde hair. All you got to do is go ahead and hold it down, baby.
Not this colorist shit again. Not this ninja sticking his foot in his mouth again. With your goofy ass. Ninja, you already got 2 cheering. Go take care of them.
His statement led people to bring up his past colorist statements. And that's when Hitmaka decided to jump into Baller Alert's comments to explain that the video was taken out of context. He also clarified that his natural hair color is blonde and he has green eyes. Phew. And that brings us to the end of this hot, stinking mess. If you enjoyed this video, let us know down below. And thanks for watching RRG.